a week. I didn't actually go there for a week. I only went there for 3 days, but I'm back now anyway. I actually went to the cathedral last Sunday, and I haven't posted the video yet because I'm all caught up. Yeah, so I will do that at some point, but it's just been like, oh, I'm back. What shall I do now? I don't know. So hello again. It's me. Welcome back. Happy Sunday to you too. It's me. I am not Mario because he's in prison. Yeah, so I've got a book. Is this backwards? It is backwards. Forget about that. It's backwards. I got one the year before that said Derry on it. This one did not say Durham. That's where I went. Durham! That's where I went. And now I'm back from Durham. Not from outer space. From Durham. Cathedral was nice. I will post a video of it. It'll be widthwise rather than, yeah, it's not a vertical video. It's a horizontal video, like a normal person. Now, I've the other place that I'm at that does the vertical videos, I'm cooling on that because they've turned everybody's personal accounts into business accounts. So even if there was a tiny chance, I've not got anywhere near enough people following me in the other place to make to get any money. I can't join the creators program because you need 10,000 people and 100,000 views and stuff, and I'm not really getting that. I'm trying. I'm not getting it. But they've changed loads of people's accounts into business accounts, so they don't have to pay them. They can pretend that they are. They make you go all like they just want you to pay them. I'm not paying anyone. You absolutely ridiculous. I'm not paying anyone to be on the. I make the things. They steal my things. They make it into AI. They steal my stuff. They don't get me any money. They don't give me any money. They don't give me any views either. Cause what happens there is it goes to 200 views and then it stops. Doesn't matter how many people are watching it. Doesn't matter how many people are commenting and liking it and sharing it. Doesn't matter. Because they want you to pay them. So, F that for a game of soldiers. That's not entirely the phrase, but I'm not doing that. So, but I am using their tools because it's quite easy. They've got a little thing to edit things, so I can edit it there and then bring it over to here. So that's much better. Ha ha ha. There was a sort of YouTube sort of editing software at some point, but I don't know what happened to that, but I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm all lost on this place. I don't know what I'm doing anymore because I had the following at one point. I had the people, the adoration, and now I've got the bare 3 of you with 1 thumbs up. 3 of you, 1 out of 3 ain't bad, I suppose, but 3 people. Oh my God, what am I doing? I don't know. I've got no idea what I'm doing. So, but I had an idea this week to start an artistic and theatrical and spoken word and comedy and poetry and comments not working. Really? Comments not working. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Comments not working. Now working. Ooh. Slide. So I'm gonna start a theatre company, ha ha ha, but you need money and funding for that. So I was looking into, I tell you what, if you've ever tried getting funding with things, you're like, oh, there's some funding, oh, I've missed it. Oh, there's some funding, that's not for me. But then you need stuff, like, it's like, well, and I'm looking at buildings and stuff, and it's like, too much, I can't afford it, so, never mind. Do it myself, for free, pay myself nothing, pay myself the air. I want other people involved. I want other people to have a lovely time. I want everybody to do loads of stuff and be happy. And the public transport probably needs to be better to make it work in this area. But you live and hope and learn and think and blur. Apparently there's a comedy club coming to this area. I don't know where. But there was a call out for people to come and perform with Jeff Whiting, who's Mirth Control. Mirth Control! I wanted to start a comedy club. I did start a comedy club. Nobody came, so good luck with that. Mirth control. Controlling the mirth. What mirth? The mirth that eats my blanket. This blanket. Oh, I found a hole in it. Moths flying everywhere. The mirths. They're everywhere. So yeah, I'm down to one. Down to you, Arafingal. I hope it's still you. No, it could be somebody else. I don't know. I've lost my only friend. Ah. Oh dear. I've driven you away, driven you away, driven you away. There was 3 people to know. There's not 3 people. Anyway, I went to Derry. No, I didn't. I went to Derry last year. I've lost a year. I went to Durham for a couple of days. So Durham is an interesting place because Durham is about 50,000 people, which is about the area, the same amount of people as in this area, but nothing here. Lots of stuff there. The legions are invisible. Legion has disease. So they've got a brilliant, beautiful train station with like food and drink you can get, and an actual toilet and some Wi-Fi. Don't get that here. You get millions of pounds they spent on the bridge that goes to nowhere. That goes to a car park that nobody uses, and the car park that people do use. No lift, no bridge. You have to go upstairs. So what? If you're coming by public transport, which there isn't any, then you are stuck at the bottom of the stairs. If you are in any way disabled or have a pushchair, or just don't want to get up the stairs because the lift's on the other side. How did the chicken cross the road? How did the chicken cross the railway road? They didn't. They just ended up squished. There's been a lot of stuff in the news about zebra crossings? No. Level crossings. People shouldn't be crossing them. There's actually so many things. It's like, why are they in the news all of a sudden in so many different ways? Look, a bus got crashed into, a person got crashed into, a truck got crashed into, a bike got crashed into. Level crossings. They're not the thing you want, really. There's only one of you left. Everyone else is gone. It's a trolley problem all over again. Driven you away by my guitar. Yeah, so I've driven everyone away, but you're still here. 2 people! Yay! 2 people. So yeah, I'm trying, because I've got this thing. I don't know whether you saw my video about the pucker. I've made several things. I thought I'll have a massive project about that, puck in the valleys, and I'll have all this stuff. I've talked about this before, I'm sure. I was like, yeah, I can have this as a community project and have people and then pay them and make everyone, and it'll be great. So we're not cloning myself. Oh, don't clone yourself. Cloning! You just see all these adverts. Oh, save thousands of pounds or dollars or whatever by cloning voices. Ha! No, you don't have to pay people. I don't like that. Don't clone people. Just pay people and use people. Not in a bad way, in a good way. In a good way. Use them to their full advantage. Hello! Don't worry. You're here at last. Philip! Hurrah! Everybody's back. Hooray! We're all here, yes. I didn't leave Oldham town until Monday afternoon, and I got back Monday evening. So I've been here all week. Still recovering, going, that was a journey and a half. It's the same train I usually go to get to Edinburgh. It only takes 6 hours, but I have to get to the Newport where I get it, which takes several hours in the morning when the buses aren't very good, and then I have to walk to it. So it's difficult. It only takes 6 hours. It takes about 8 hours for the same train to get all the way to Edinburgh. I'm going to Edinburgh next week. I've got to get up early in the morning. I've got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to set off by 5 o'clock in the morning to get there by 12 o'clock in the morning. And then I come back the next day. What's the point? I said to them, I could probably do this online. It's like, yeah, come up anyway. Hooray! I'll do that then. And then I might go to Edinburgh again for fun the week after, because there's a launch of the program of all the shows that are going to be in Edinburgh in the book. So maybe I'll go up. I have to pay for that myself. Ah, no. It is business, but it will be pleasure too. But because I'm paying for it, I'll probably stay in a hostel, something like that, because they're like 10 quid rather than hundreds of pounds. When other people may go luxury hotel, yeah. Oh, yes, I got a bit of footage of my luxury hotel, which is have you seen the Doctor Who Christmas special with the door? I was like, I've never stayed in a hotel that's got a mystery door. What? And then I realised that Russell T Davies has probably gone to something like a Radisson or something higher end. I mean, Radisson's not the poshest, but it's a lot posher than my normal standard of hotels, which is probably at the very most, it might be, if I'm feeling very lucky, a Premier Inn. But a Premier Inn is posh to me. It's like somebody was saying about they were staying at the Ibis or something, and it's a budget hotel. It's the budget. It's a luxury hotel to me. Everything's luxury to me. Travelodge is more my Travelodge when I can get it, because they do dynamic pricing. I don't know whether you've stayed in hotels in lately, but they do dynamic pricing. So, you know, it's like, oh, from 20 quid. It's like, when is it 20 quid? Never. It's like from 20 quid up to £1 billion pounds for the same crappy bed with a lumpy pillow that's all yellowing. The last time I had to bring the pillows up. They were lumpy and also yellow, and there were stains on the bed linen. I was like, this isn't acceptable, is it? They're like, oh well, never mind. Here's another pillow that looks exactly the same as the one that you didn't want. It's like, I've got this. I don't want them. I'll just use this one that's slightly less yellow than all the others. So Travelodge, luxury. But this time, because somebody else was paying, I stayed in a Radisson, and it was, you know, it wasn't the poshest of posh, but it had a mystery door. And I opened the mystery door. There was another mystery door behind it. Presumably on the other side, that if I open the mystery door, I think if we both open the mystery door, that's fine. It's like, oh, but I didn't want them to have opened. What if they'd have opened the mystery door at the same time as me? There's not thought through unless you know the people next door. It's not good. I had a junior suite. What does a junior suite mean? It means there's a chair and a table in it. Woohoo! A chair and a table and a coffee machine. Woohoo. There were no mystery boxes. What's behind the mystery? Yes, I did. It's about the same mystery as the mystery box I got from Pico, which was a load of old rubbish. That's what it was. No, it was just a sort of chipboard door. So it wasn't that luxury. It wasn't like solid oak doors. They were just chipboard, really. But it was a mystery door. I love a mystery door. But there was not time travel behind the door. I didn't get to go to see dinosaurs or see Lincoln being shot by Kennedy or whatever happened in the future past. That would, it's like, who shot Lincoln? Who shot Kennedy? Maybe they shot each other. Time! I've solved the mystery! Ha! It was a mystery for so long. I mean, I know it was the actor. Was it though that shot Lincoln? Maybe it was Kennedy. And maybe Lincoln reciprocated before he could get his say. How does that work? Which one got them first? Did they both get each other at the same time? That's some depressing. These are making fun of death and destruction. Well, what else is there in life? Good Omens, that was on this week, which has got controversy because of Neil Gaiman. Just pretend it was Terry Pratchett that wrote it all along. Aha! It was Terry Pratchett all along. But he is no longer with us. Anyways, I liked it. A bit. A lot of people are like, oh no, spoilers. Something happened at the end that people are like, spoilers, or this happened. And other people are like, that's not what happened. Other people are like, yes, it is. Other people are like, no, it isn't. Other people are like, yes, it is. He's like, what have you done? I will not spoil it any more than that. I'd forgotten to watch something. It's Good Omens. It's a thing. Not a lot happens, to be honest. They're just like, something's happened. We better sort it out. Have we sorted it out? No. The end. Spoilers. No. That's not really much of a spoiler. That's probably not what actually happened. I might need to watch it again. I wasn't concentrating. I was still too tired from travelling all the way from Durham. Durham, 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 Durham. It's nice. It's got a big river and lots of bridges. Lovely bridges. Some mean bridges. Some new bridges. Some old bridges. It had bits of it that were like Newport. Bits of it that were like Cumbrian. I think they used the same architecture as Newport to build the new bits. But then there were old bits. There was a castle. And there was a cathedral, and from a distance you can't tell which is the cathedral and which is the castle. But then you go up close. Oh, it's on this phone I'm using. I did a panorama. I was like, la 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 la. So I did a panoramic picture, and they're like, I've got no way of sharing this panoramic picture that you can walk into with 3D glasses. I was like, it's good that my phone can do this, but who will see it? Nobody. I tried to share it on Facebook, but it didn't work. It didn't upload. There was no way of sharing this 3D panoramic. I don't know. If you go into some sort of virtual world, then maybe I can put it as a sort of virtual world. But I didn't. It's not 360. It's just 180. Yeah, it's just it's not all the way around. It's just so I just I did it a couple of times and did it wrong because I didn't realise which way. So I've got like loads of bits of Durham Cathedral sort of warped because it's like no stop, and it's just like a bendy cathedral. It's artistic. Who needs AI when you can't use a camera? It's the same difference. So yes, I've got a bendy artistic Durham Cathedral. That's good. Anyway, yes. Good Omens, watch it if you don't. If you can, talking of, if you can put moral problems aside, like the Eurovision, moral problems aside. Let's just park that and watch it anyway. Things by this person. Harry Potter. Good Omens. Eurovision. So an increasingly list. A creasy list of all the things that you have to pretend. It's like that guy that was in what's it called? Flash. That guy. It's like it's like and you have to like but those things that person did, I can put that to one side and not the artist. Can you though? I don't know. Can you though? It's like all the people like Lovecraft and Poe. What a show that would be! Lovecraft and Poe. It's like Shakespeare and Hathaway. It's Lovecraft and Poe solve crimes in a problematic way. Oh, you married your 13-year-old cousin, did you? You were a bit of a weirdo, were you? But the art. Raven, nevermore. Cthulhu, nevermore Cthulhu. What a crossover that would be. Nevermore Cthulhu. Yeah, so the poker. Yay! So I should get on writing that so that I can fund it. I can apply for all these funds and then I can go, and I can pretend like I'm doing something by applying for all these pots of funds. There's not very many pots of funds. So it's tiny pots of funds. It's like, and then I can fund things. Fun! And then I can make everything amazing. But then I have to actually do things, and that's the problem. That is the problem. Or I could just do things and just put them in a box, which is what I usually do. I've written this thing. What's happened to this thing? It's in this box with all the other things that I still haven't done anything with. Got aspirin. aspirations to be Emily Dickinson and put stuff in a box, and it was all found after it's far too late for me. Far too late. Yes, another person. Is she problematic? Maybe not. Maybe. Don't know. Did you ever see that TV series with what's her name that played her in it? The one that's in the other thing. I think she's in the Marvel universe now. She played Emily Dickinson in Dickinson. That's what it's called. David Dickinson. David Dickinson. Cheapest chips. Cheapest chips. Yes. Crossovers. You probably don't know what I'm talking about if you're not from Britain. He's an antiques expert who's very, very tanned. And everyone's like, you've got too much tan. And he said, but I'm from Armenia. And everyone went, oh no, we were being horrible to you for no reason. That makes a change, media, doesn't it? Being horrible to people for no reason. There's always usually a reason like, I didn't like you, or you're a woman, or you got hair, or you haven't got hair, or you got a nose, oh, look at your finger, look. You're wearing a tie, you're wearing a sock, you've got a hat on. All the reasons to make rubbish up about people in the media. Oh, no. There's no good reason to hate people, except for the reasons I'm spitting everywhere. Foaming at the mouth. It's just because I had this apple. I'm not usually an apple fan, but I was like, I'm trying to cut back on food, which leads me to eating more food. I'm like, I'm very hungry. What can I eat? I'm very hungry. Watermelon and apple. That's what I've been eating today. To assuage. Is that the word? If that be the word. Assuage my hunger. Apple. Gonna make stuff up about AI. Yes, make stuff up about AI. That AI. I saw it in a shop buying chips when it was supposed to be on a diet. I'm just thinking about food now. Chips. What's on chips? Nvidia chips. We're supposed to be on a diet. I was buying Nvidia chips, and it was using them as toilet paper. The AI. Blimmin' AI. I've heard that AI is conspiracy theory thing. That thingy thing. AI. Not only that, but this AI M dash. Oxford comma. Hi. Am I AI? I must be. I am an M dash. That means that Emily Dickinson was AI. She never existed. The reason she was in a box is she's an AI. The reason she did that is she did all the M dashes. M dashes. Eat fruits and what's it? Leaves. Eat fruits and leaves. Also come on. Wow. Emily Dickinson. Edgar Allan Poe and Emily Dickinson. Hot, steamy love affair. Did they even live at the same time? They might have done. They might have crossed over. Emily Dickinson and Edgar Allan Poe. Aha! Before even Lovecraft. And then they split up and Lovecraft came and what? Emily Dickinson and Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, they made a lovely show. Oh, they had a lovely time. They had lots of things. Death. Ravens. Longing. Telltale Heart. Oh. Emily Dickinson did not do the poem about a tree. I think I should never see a thing as lovely as a tree. And did Emily Dickinson say that? No! And Walt Whitman? No! Was it somebody else? It was. So, I had a notebook once with Ella Wheeler. Is it Ella Wheeler? I don't know who it was. The one of Ella Wheeler. Probably not her either. Somebody that did a tree poem. I Never seen a purple cat, I never hope to see one, but I can tell you anyhow, I'd rather see them be one. That's Emily Dickinson. It isn't. It's Chaucer. In the Knight's Face Tale. Yeah. AI! And that's what you get when you get AI. It's a crossover. Not only Emily Dickinson, but Chaucer. Yeah, this is what you get. A big giant mashup. Oh, AI good. AI good. AI good. Two legs bad. Two legs bad. Tooth legs. Animal Farm. Yeah, so, yeah, this is the future. This is the future. This is what everyone wants. All this mashup. That's why you want the AI, don't you? Cut down all the trees. I think I should never see a thing as lovely as a tree, but an AI data makes it so. I really need Edgar Allan Poe. I raven, so. Emily Dickinson. Whoa. AI. It's the AI. It's me. I got an AI brain in this noggin. That's all AI is, though, is mysteries. Yes. Someday the future will be then, but now, for now, it is the past. You're very true. You're very, Aravingo, you are right. Everybody is right. Everybody is right. Woohoo! Yeah, except when they're wrong. But a lot of people are quite right these days. Quite far right. They really are. And there was I haven't talked to you since the election last week. And lots of people got in that should probably not have got in. And then they got very, very antsy and went, oh no, I have to do work now. I think not. And then they got sacked again. So a lot of people got this in the Senate. There's a lot of people that are purpley. No, that's their last, but they were purple. And then they went sort of turquoise. But they're the same people. And I think in between they went sort of boxy. Is it UKIP, and then it was Brexit, and then it's reform. They reformed like reform meat, like chopped up ham. You chop up the UKIP party, you chop up the Brexit party, and you reform it into reform. It's like sausages. In the sausages. Larry the Lamb in Toy Town. That's before my time even, but I know about Larry the Lamb in Toy Town because for some reason my parents had acquired from somewhere. Sorry, I just saw a tree moving as if it was a giant or something from nope. Nope. It's in the sky. There are giants in the sky. They're a great big Stephen Sondheim. Stephen Sondheim in the sky. And no, where was I? Oh yes, Larry the Lamb in Toy Town. Yes, they'd acquired several, let's say unfortunate records when records were a thing. Some of them were there was one that had the Monsters Orchestra. I remember that, the Monsters Orchestra, and they played da 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 at the end. But all the monsters played it badly, so it was like really discordant. Love that one. And then there was Larry the Lamb in Toy Town. There was Dougal and the Blue Cat. Where did they get these things from? That's suitable for children, really. Larry the Lamb in Toy Town, he had a sausage dog friend called Dennis. I'm getting this. I think it was a TV show, but I only got the audio version of this. And Dennis was going to be made into sausages. It's like, this is disturbing. It's like, I don't want Dennis the Dachshund to be made into sausages. What on earth is going on in this? And so that was very disturbing. And in Dougal and the Blue Cat, there was I think it was Fenella Fielding did a cat. So I'm a blue cat, and I'm not sure what was going on with that. It was a bit surreal and weird. I should probably see the film. I think it's a cult classic and the sort of thing, like Head by the Monkees, that you have to go. I think the sort of people that do various hallucinogenic drugs think that it's really great, in the way that I think Magic Roundabout generally. Magic Roundabout is interesting because I think it was a satirical political program in France that happened to have like little sort of stop motion characters, and then they brought it over here, and Emma Thompson's dad dubbed it whatever. He just made stuff up, so he's just completely, he just like, hey, this looks like this is happening, so he would just say something. And I know that was even 20-30 years after it, people were still watching that. It's gone away. Whatever happened to the Magic Roundabout? Nobody's shown it for years. It's not in vogue, not en vogue, not en vogue, not around. En vogue is just, it wasn't in vogue because it definitely didn't have any singing in it. It did have singing in it, but not that sort. Just say da 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 da. And the other one that I had, which I also haven't seen, is Uncle Remus's stories from Song of the South, and songs from Song of the South. Now, I have not seen Song of the South. I don't think I ever will, but I have heard about Song of the South, and it's like, this is not suitable. It's like, I had a Disney record too, but the Disney record, it had Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and it had some songs. It had Zippity Doo Dah, and it had loads of Disney songs on it. But it got too close to the fire, and half of it melted off. So the end songs disappeared. They were sort of destroyed, but you could still play the inner bit. So these are the records that I had as a child. Might have shaped my mind. Thinking probably this is a monster orchestra, a weird thing with sausages just trying to kill the dog. That was just not great. The Dougal and the Blue Cat was just like, what is going on? I've not really ever understood what was going on. I don't know what happened to that really. And songs from Song of the South. Really, this is what shapes a childhood? It's just not right. You want to avoid. There's the whole thing about the art or the artist. It's like Song of the South, from what I've heard. Little bit unfortunate. Let's not go there. But one good thing is the guy that played Uncle Uncle Remus won an Oscar. Now that is good. Did he win an Oscar? Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Did he win an Oscar? I don't know, because it's gone from history. Maybe he did. But, yeah. Anyway, it's not his fault. That's one thing, though. Uncle Tom's Cabin. I've read Uncle Tom's Cabin, which is not what you think it is, really. Because that probably does deserve to be read, because it's not... Because Uncle Tom as a character, it's got a bad reputation. But Uncle Tom as a character, it's like... not what it's about, it's the same. It's just, it's about trying to get free, and it's about how terrible the whole situation is. Yeah, you need to read it, but don't dismiss things. But probably don't watch Song of the South, which was set post Civil War, but has bad attitudes based on Walt Disney's cancel Walt Disney. Can you watch Walt Disney without thinking about the moral problems of the whole Walt Disney Corporation? Probably not. No. So, cancel the art and the artist. Don't watch any of it. Just make it on AI. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Anyway, so I'll just leave you now on that terrible bombshell. No hope. All crossovers. Nope. And stuff. Yeah. Anyway, all right then. I will see you next week. And 2 days later, I have to get up early to go to Edinburgh. And come straight back home again. Why? I think it's a premiere in that time. Not a posh hotel. No, it's not. I've just remembered they've changed to Travelodge. It's a Travelodge! No! We're going to be staying in a Travelodge. It's bad enough when you have to pay yourself, and when somebody else is paying, you're like, can't we do better than this? No! First world problems. Anyway, all right then. I will see you again next week. Bye-bye. 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 Is anybody talking to me? Nobody's talking to me. My privilege. Live chat. Bye bye. Oh, can't close it.